Well, good morning. Today is Saturday, July 20th, and I thought we'd go over our Weight Watchers meeting highlights. I haven't done one in a couple weeks. This one is about you're building your body confidence. We all need to do that. It doesn't matter what size, shape you are, you need to build your confidence in yourself. I had a gain today, which I knew I would. I haven't, I told you that I weighed the July 3rd, the last official weigh-in that well, no, that was my official weigh-in, but the last Saturday meeting I went to was June 29th. And on June 29th, I weighed 236.2. And I went out on my anniversary on the 2nd, and I ate really a lot. And when I got on the scale, when I went to the meeting on July 3rd, because I wanted to get a meeting in before I left for vacation, it showed that I didn't gain any weight. It proves the theory that your weight fluctuates for various reasons at various times of the day, because I went on vacation, and although I wasn't 100%, I was a little bit more mindful than I have been in the past vacation times, and I did have a gain. I gained 4.2, so now I'm back in those dreaded 40s, 240.4, so I gained 4.2 pounds. Since the 29th of June, which proves to me that once I get into maintenance, because I will get into maintenance, but once I reach my goal, it's going to be a big struggle for me to maintain that weight, that I'm going to have to really be diligent. I am going to need to go to my meetings. I am going to need to weigh in weekly just to keep myself on track, and just know that I have to do it, because I gave myself a little because I wasn't happy with that. This was like, oh well. But my thing is, laugh as much as you breathe and love as much as you live. And that's my mantra for this week, because I am going to work it. I'm going to really work it. I didn't get any exercise in this week at all. That attributes to my not having a loss, because I need to at least walk every day or get some sort of exercise in order for me to lose weight. On vacation, I did eat a good breakfast, and I didn't eat lunch, but when I ate lunch, I made it healthy. But my problem was snacking. I ate my healthy snacks, but I also ate some unhealthy snacks. And we went out for ice cream twice, and we went out to eat twice. And I had pizza, and I had burgers and fries, and I had pop, and in a nutshell, I had a good time. I had time with my family. It was so nice. The 4 pounds, to me, it was the right price to pay, because you have to think of it in, I could have went and been miserable and just watched everybody else eating and just feel envious and not enjoyed my vacation. I enjoyed my vacation because I know I'm going to lose that 4 pounds. It may take me a couple weeks, but you know what? I'm going to lose it. I know it. But I also got my summer charm. You know how I live for my charms. And so I can add it to my other charms that I have on here. I'm going to add it on here. And I haven't forgotten my little turtle and my butterfly, because I'm definitely going to be losing this weight. I'm just back on track. I really am back on track. I passed by the McDonald's, and we got a free sample of these Bada Bean, Bada Booms today. I already ate it and threw the package away. But it's 2 points for the package. If you watch my daily vlog, you'll see as I opened the package, I lost half of the beans on the floor. So I threw them out to the birds. And they gave us a $5 off coupon so that we could use it if we wanted to. It was very good. The one I had was the cinnamon crunchy beans, which were very good. They were I would really consider buying them. They were really good. Did I say that? That they were really good. But anyway, let's talk about the meeting, because I think we can all relate to this in one way or another. It's to build body confidence. If you were standing in front of a mirror, you're naturally going to focus on what you don't like about yourself. Mine, whenever I look in the mirror, is my teeth, because I don't have enough teeth. I have a baby tooth right there. But I've always been very self-conscious of my teeth. There was a time that I really tried not to smile, because it just really bothered me. You know, like when I would take a picture, I'd go, because I didn't want to show my teeth. But now, you know, the other night we had corn on the cob, and guess what? I ate the corn on the cob. But Jim, who has false teeth, had to slice his with a knife onto his plate. I have, when I bite into an apple, anything, I'm so thankful for my teeth. So it's a feature that I don't really like the looks of, but I'm grateful that I have it. So I'm focusing on, I know like it should be weight related, but I think anything about your body that you kind of are disappointed in, that you should focus on that and just find the good part of that, having that, in your mind, bad part of your body. You can think unrealistic beauty standards for all of your life, but that's not going to work. There's not that many beauty queens out there. There's beauty in everybody that you look at. You may not, I don't consider myself a pretty person. I don't, by no means do I think of myself as an ugly person, but I'm not like a drop dead gorgeous model. But my family and Jim look at me and they think I'm beautiful, and that's all that matters to me. The people that I love and myself, I think I'm beautiful. I know that I don't meet the standards of a beauty queen. I know that, but I don't care. I feel a beauty within myself. And you don't have to have an outward beauty, you can have an inward beauty. And I find that most of my friends, even though they're not the best looking people in the world, and you know who you are, no, but they have an inner beauty that far outshines. You can have the prettiest person and they can have the ugliest personality, and you don't want to be around them. So it's all a matter of how you perceive yourself and the beauty of how you look at other people. If your thoughts instead went to, imagine how different it would feel if your thoughts instead went to what your body can do, how its strength, flexibility, and expressiveness helps you in your daily life. Just think of things, like my one friend, she's got really big thighs, really, really, really big thighs, and it really bothers her a lot. But as I point out to her, you're still able to walk. Wherever we go, you never say that I'm too tired, I can't walk. And so her legs get her to where she needs to go. So even though that's like the least favorite part of her body, she does realize now, well, at least I can walk. People who think about their bodies in terms of what they can do versus how they look are more likely to be physically attractive and be more physically active. They often experience greater well-being and have a more positive body image. All improvements that are tied to weight loss success have an overall better quality of life. Think of all the little progresses you made. I have shorts on today that I haven't been able to wear for years. So I've made progress. I still have a long way to go, but you know what? A couple years ago I couldn't put these shorts on. I kept them because I said one day I'm going to get into them. And you know what? That day has come. And one day they're going to be too big for me, and I'm going to love that day. I really am. Next time you have a critical thought related to your appearance, show yourself some compassion. Be patient with yourself. Instead, try to focus on what that aspect of your body does for you. I do have a big butt. I really do. I really have a big butt. And I have a big stomach. I'm small from this part, not small, smaller from this part up. But from the waist down, I kind of go out. But you know what? I really don't care. My body gets me through the day. I am able to do so much more than I could do before. And I'm just happy with my body. I just really am. It's getting smaller, and I'm able to do more, and I love that fact. These are 2 things that you can do, 3 things rather that you can do. You want to retrain your brain. First, you want to visualize the part of your body that you're focusing on. If you think your arms are so big, picture your arms. See, my arms I have I think kind of skinny arms, but but anyway. Number 2, think about how you use this part of your body. Okay. And number 3, as best you can, create an affirmation about how that body part helps you. If you're going to use your arms as an example, you can say, my arms let me lift my child, swing a tennis racket, hug a friend. There's so many things your arms can do, and they can reach out and help people. I mean, it's just think of that, and you'll go proud. You'll go far. But what you really need to do is be proud of how far you've come. You really need to be proud of how far you've come. It doesn't matter if you've only lost, and I said only because a lot of people think, well, I've only lost 5 pounds. But you know, that's 5 pounds. Pick up 5 pounds of sugar and just carry it around the house. Just try to figure out a way that you could put in a backpack or a sack around your neck or something, and just walk around for an hour with that 5 pounds. And then you're going to really realize how much 5 pounds really is. But speaking of sugar, we did talk about sugar at our meeting today. They did a study, and they said that the average human, they were talking about Americans. So the average American now consumes in 2 weeks as much as a woman or an adult 200 years ago consumed in a whole year as sugar. Just think of that. What we eat in 2 weeks, they took a whole year to eat in 200 years ago. So it just shows you, and sugar's in everything, and you just really got to really be conscious of it, because sugar, they also said, gives you the same effect in your brain as cocaine, and that you want more, that it's never satisfying. And that's so true. I find that if I eat something with sugar, that I need something more. I just can't stay on track. And we have to remember that fact too. But think of all the misconceptions that you have about yourself. Don't think that once you reach that perfect number that you're going to be the perfect you. You have to build yourself to that. I would love to weigh 145 pounds. That's what I weighed when I went into high school. I was 5'9.5". I was 15 years old, and no, that's not who I am anymore. I'm going to be 69 in September, so that's not who I am. I would love to be at least 150 pounds, but I've set my realistic goal at 175. If I get to 150, that'll be like cherries on the sundae. But my realistic goal is 175. And I'm not going to have a misconception that once I get to 175 that all's going to be well and everything's going to be perfect and I'm going to have the best life ever, because that's not true. That's just not going to happen. I have to realize that as I'm going along that this is who I am, and I just got to improve on my personality and my own self-being rather than the size of how I am. And you have to remember that if you think of the perfect number, a lot of times it's going to lead you to your self-worth, your self-esteem, negative talk, I'm really not worthy of getting down to 175. Who am I to think that I can get down to that? Or, I just don't think I can. I don't think I can do it. All of that negative talk is not doing you any good. You need to start off with a positive affirmation every day. I like to write down my quotes in my book and read them out loud to you on my daily vlog. It really helps me out. And like Stuart Smalley said on Saturday Night Live, you are liked, you are beautiful, you are funny, you are loved, you are the best. You just need to do that. And doggone it, people just like me. You just need to say that every day, because look in the mirror and say it out loud. If you're too self-conscious to just talk to yourself, tell your dog, tell your cat, tell your bird. Say it, put it out there in the atmosphere. If you're all alone in the house, who's going to know that you're talking to yourself? Just you. And you need to get that affirmation going. But always remember this about yourself, because everybody can say this about themselves. I don't care what size you are. I don't care how old you are. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care any of that. Always remember that you are loved, you are important, you are successful, you are special, you are amazing, you are priceless, you are unique, you are enough. You are just enough. And always remember that, because I think if you give yourself all of these self-affirmations every day and remember to yourself that you are loved. Think of how people depend on you in life. Even if you live alone and you only have a dog, that dog depends on you. Someone in your life depends on you. You are important. Maybe you don't think you're important, but you are important. If you've lost a pound, you're successful. You really are successful. You are special because people want to be around you. You have friends. You wouldn't have friends if you weren't special. You are amazing. You always have to look at things that you do and just know, I'm amazed that I did that. So you are amazing. You are priceless. There's only one of you in the world. I told you the other day, 600 million to 1 chance that you're here. That's priceless. That really is priceless. There's just no amount of money that you can put on that. And you're unique. You really are. There's not another person like you in the whole world. You are your own special person. And you really are enough. You really, truly are enough. And you just have to remember that, because I think that you just need to build your own confidence. Maybe not so much your body confidence, but your self-confidence, and just know that you are special. You are just one special person in the world. There's no one else like you in the world. There really isn't. So remember, we want to build our body confidence. And the recipe is for a brown sugar brine chicken that actually looks pretty good, and I think even Jim would eat it. So I'll put that in the link, I'll put that in the video so you can screenshot it and try it out. But always remember, we need to build our body confidence. We are deserving of this journey. We are deserving of any loss that we have, and we are we need to give ourselves a little bit more credit for what we've accomplished. Whether you've lost a pound or 100 pounds, you're just as special as the next person in line. So just remember that. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit that like button, and share it if you think somebody might like to get something out of this meeting. I really enjoy doing these highlights. If you have any suggestions for me on how I can make it better, let me know. I really would appreciate that. But like I said, I do love doing this, and just remember, you're special. You really are. 600 million to 1. What are the odds? What are the odds?